And welcome back to Eyewitness News. I'm Mark Martin. Great to have you with us. A chance to win a championship. It doesn't happen all the time. And for Marshall, the opportunity to play for a conference title hadn't taken place since 1997, the only time it had happened. Today, the Thundering Herd in a championship setting to win it all in the Sun Belt Conference. And Coach Kim Caldwell and her Thundering Herd taking the court in Pensacola, Florida, and looking to take down James Madison, the only team to knock off the Herd during the regular season, which Marshall won the regular season title. How about Logan's Peyton Ilderton there with the steal and the layup and her only 2 points, 4-0 Marshall lead. Late first half, Abby Beeman feeding CC Mays for layup 30-29. Thundering Herd. Third quarter we go. Marshall falling behind by 7, but they battle back at the buzzer. It is Sydney Scott putting back the beam and miss. We are tied at 52 heading to the fourth. Meredith Mayer had a big game for Marshall. Grabs the rebound, kicks it outside. Marshall swings it around, and who's it going to end up with? How about Meredith Mayer knocking down the shot, 55-52 Marshall. Aislinn Hayes now strong take and finish for a layup, and Marshall scoring 48 points off 39 turnovers. Beeman to Mayer. She had 20 points. Marshall up 10 with 8 minutes to play. But in a 4-minute span, JMU would tie it up at 68-68. And then it's going to be Marshall working around here, and Mayer going to knock down the shot, and Marshall manages to pull out the victory. This game goes overtime. Mayer can't hit the shot here, but they got a great game from Aislinn in overtime. Aislinn Hayes and Marshall manages to knock off JMU 95-92. Marshall wins the Sun Belt Conference Tournament Championship, and Kim Caldwell cuts down the nets. So on Monday, Marshall claiming just its second ever conference tournament championship. The first came under the great Sarah Evans Moore in 1997 when Marshall was a member of the Southern Conference. Our Jason Hurst has been in Pensacola the last several days. He joins us now from the Sunshine State with more on Marshall's march to the NCAA Tournament.
Let the celebration begin. Marshall is your 2024 Sun Belt Conference Tournament champion. Hats and t-shirts were handed out, hugs were exchanged, and Marshall was all smiles when they cut down the nets.
That's our team. We're gritty, we fight it out, we have no quit. We haven't had quit at all in the year. And so wouldn't expect anything less from this group.
Throughout the tournament, I saw a Marshall team that set all sorts of records and won in blowout fashion like they did over App State. Then I saw Marshall rally from being down 10 against Old Dominion. And against James Madison, Marshall wasn't shooting their best. They attempted 99 shots, connecting on only 30%, but still found a way to win. Abby Beeman fouled out late, and Marshall was without their leader in overtime. But again, they found a way. And that's what this team does. They find a way to win.
We have the utmost confidence in everybody on our team. You know, when shots start falling, that's okay, you know, because we're going to get it done on the defensive end. And once shots start to fall, that's when we got into a rhythm and we got more confident in ourselves, and that's when we knew we were going to win this game.
We got a lot more shots up than they did, almost 50, which is incredible. It's an incredible stat, and we get beat by 30, 40 if we don't do that. And so they found a way to get it done, and that's why we do what we do. And how you get them to buy in, I think I'm just really blessed with a group of individuals that said, hey, all right, this is the coach we have, this is the new coach that we got, let's just go ahead and do it. And they bought in, and they did it to perfection.
It's definitely something I've dreamed about, just have like a shot at the NCAA tournament, but people don't really realize, I feel like, when you're at a mid-major program, how hard it is to get there. So I'm very appreciative of the journey and for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to it.
Personally, I've been through a lot this year, so to be here with my team and my coaches, my coach, it's just a feeling that's unmatched for me, and I'm forever blessed and grateful.
Before the game, Brianna Campbell taped a pair of scissors at the scores table. So when every Marshall player entered, they touched those scissors as a reminder of what the goal is. And that was to cut down the nets. Marshall is advancing to the NCAA Tournament, and who they'll play next, we'll just have to wait and find out. But this journey here in Pensacola, Florida was a fun one. Reporting from Florida, Jason Hurst, Eyewitness Sports.